What's up, guys? Matt Atkinson, MJ Real Consulting. Wanted to give you tip number 5 about checking tax returns. So when you're buying a property with seller financing, sellers could want to review your tax returns. So when they're asking you that question, here's a good question. Say, hey, that's great. You want to review my tax returns? What part of my tax returns would you like to review? Helps you identify what exactly they're looking for. Sometimes they're just wanting to know, hey, will you provide the tax returns? Sometimes they want to look at your adjusted gross income, what your gross income is. There's other things, or they just want to know that you feel comfortable sharing that. Now, let's pretend you want to close the deal and you're happy to share your tax returns. Let's pretend you didn't make as much money as you could have, or you're really aggressive on your taxes. Here's something that you'd want to look at and say, okay, cool. I'm happy to provide my tax returns. I'm just curious. What part of the tax returns are important? So then they're going to give you information if they're looking for adjusted gross income, what your expenses are, to know what other properties you own. And let's pretend your income is not as high as it used to be. They want to see what your adjusted gross income is. And then just be candid with them saying, great, happy to provide my tax returns. Do you want my just 1040s? If so, what particular are you looking for? They're like, I just want to know what your adjusted gross income is. Great, happy to share that with you. Is there anything else I can provide for you so we can move forward with this in addition to my tax returns? You asking that question is validating what they're saying, and then it's confirming what they're looking for. So those are some tips when you want to review your tax returns. Now, what if you haven't filed your tax returns in a couple years? That happens a lot with some investors. A couple ideas. Number 1, be candid with them and explain why. Number 2, find out, hey, would you like to look at my bank statements in lieu of my tax returns because I'm getting caught up? That might be an option. And they'll be like, oh, I'm okay with that. Or number 3, if you haven't filed your tax returns in a couple of years, you probably need to reevaluate your own finances before you're buying more real estate.